You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Heaven's Gate, Journey to the Center of the Source, Part 2. Brought to you by, well, like I said, Saturday Night Gaming and me. I'm your GM. I'm Tony Stevens. I have put together a wacky crew of super talented individuals, but then I lost them and picked up these people. So I'll let them introduce themselves and their characters and a little bit about what's going on with them currently in narrative, not in life, because let's face it, that's a different kind of podcast. We'll go ahead and start at my right, but before we do, don't forget, click like, share, and subscribe.
Hey there, friends. Noel Jostein here, being played again by the exceptional Ryan Ladner, aka Big Daddy Laddie. I believe where we left off, I was evangelizing an entire town of people who weren't who they thought they were.
At
we still at
least
the
an
high
entire
school?
high school. Yeah, he's on the
Yeah.
PA speaker at a high school, waking up everyone, including the teachers.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Why are the teachers sleeping at school?
That's you.
I don't know
Hey
why she
there,
just looked at me like
friends.
that.
Don't do that.
My character's
Small Smokestein here.
My character's name is Ku McLeod. He is a crystalline being that is made up of crystal and also has a red viscous liquid inside of him that is also part of him.
Why do we have to say viscous every time?
Because it is viscous.
It's constantly churning and moving around. It's
And
making it
thick.
a
It's
lot-
gooey.
That's quite
thick.
It's viscous. The viscosity of it is
Yeah,
intense.
That's its powers, the
Yes.
viscosity.
It once was a grand master of things,
It's
but then
alive.
got touched with the viscous liquid making rod and turned into a viscous liquid.
I've got one of those.
That was then poured. I thought that was called the moist maker.
Now I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, he's the. I can't say who he's based on, but anyway, he
Jeff
is
Goldblum.
a crystalline being with cool crystal powers.
Yeah, of course.
Like crystal resonance, projection, and
spoilers.
also he has the ability to fly and turn inside out.
I think he just has the ability to hide inside a crystal.
Listen, no, he's really cool. Okay, he can just teleport and everything.
He can get really tiny.
Or really big.
No, he can't do that.
Oh.
Well, no, if he's tiny, then he can get really big.
But back to normal size.
Yeah.
He can teleport. Possibly
Yeah.
inside someone. We
He
have
can-
not set that precedent
He
yet.
can speak French.
Voulez-vous?
I would like to hear that.
Yeah.
Coucher avec
Oui,
moi?
We'll have to do that in post.
C'est soir.
Hablo Espanol, my friend.
He was born in Brooklyn. No, I don't know. I'm done.
You're done.
Next.
All right, you with the
Next.
brains.
Moving on. My name is Jessica. I'm playing Amara. I think I'm at a high school now. I was at a bar earlier. I met some dude named Strathmore. Yeah.
Sharif.
He was a Sharif. Now we're all speaking French.
What's up? I'm Brady. I'm playing Yip Yap. And last time I was measuring the circumference
Oh yeah.
with my
I forgot.
with my party. My party where it takes a crew of 8 or 9 people to measure this place, just like real life.
That's right. Outside working with the hardworking, nice, demonic individual.
I'm in at work right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Ah, Charlie Sheen. With his brother.
How'd
Did you
say
say demonic?
What?
Did you say demonic?
Spoilers.
You said it.
Ronnie, I'm playing Rogoth, and he is currently inside of school.
He is.
Lame.
That's true.
You're
All
in
right.
school too.
You're at the same
say-
school, dude.
I know, I'm lame too.
Oh.
We should play hooky.
Whoa.
Let's wake up the kids first, though.
All right, so I believe where we left off last time, the evangelical mastermind had spoken into the PA system after Rogoth successfully did not wake up the principal, but rather
yeah, that's right. I
put
knocked
him to
out.
sleep by smacking him
No,
into
listen, we can say he's woke now, okay? But he's racing.
you there in the back corner.
Is this because
Yes.
we're to school?
So, like, every time you say Rogoth, in my mind, I hear like a choir go, Rogoth! And it'd be really cool. Yeah. And so, like, if we could put that in post,
Rogoth,
after every
Rogoth,
time you
Rogoth.
mention Rogoth, it does that.
There's like
Yes.
a
That would be
choir
awesome.
singing.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, accepted. Noted.
If I remember correctly, Remy and Nadine have just woken up.
Yes, several children have woken up, or people who
Children.
were brainwashed into believing they were children.
Dude, that would
What?
be messed up. 'Cause They're
Yes.
full-grown adults.
He was just a senior classman with a really cool beard that grew in early, okay?
Okay, no.
He does speak somewhat of the French, but yes, several of the teenage or not so teenage brainwashed people in the high school have woken up, as well as the staff.
Okay, can I make a request though? If any of my female characters have to talk, can I
You can
voice
talk.
them?
Yeah. I'll just have to ask you to be on point with that. Realize when your characters are about to talk and then narrate.
Okay.
All right. Anyone has permission to narrate things that they feel belong coming out of their mouths.
Don't say.
However that's worded. If
Probably
you
not
think,
like
if
that.
you're like, ooh, I know who that is, and that's supposed to be in my vernacular, then use your vernacular to do said voice.
Like when we met John the Red in the trash can.
Yes. Well, he wouldn't know how to do that, though. He would just be like, who is this? And then when he realizes it, he'll go, yay! And that's what's fun about John. So,
Ooh, I would like to remind everybody that those present in the school at the moment will have all their tasks eased by 2 steps.
2 steps. Do you remember how long that lasts?
It says 1 hour.
I feel like it. Yeah, you're still going. So,
Well,
2 steps.
it's basically anytime they hear me
Doing awesome things.
make a
and
speech
words.
or something.
Yeah.
So me speaking over the PA, I think would
Yeah, I think we
reset it
had
for
that.
another hour.
I feel like it hasn't even been an hour, so
I'm
it's
going to
fine.
speak
That's fine.
as often as I possibly can anyway.
We
so
love that about you.
you're always going to have a 2-step.
And that's why we're part of your followers. Entourage, sorry, not followers.
All right, so
Y'all followed me into this school.
the voice that came over the intercom made everybody wake up. Remy looks at Dean. He's like, "Mon cher, what we doing here? And why am I sitting in this desk that has a chair attached to it?
Where are we?
I don't even know." When at the head of the class, the comrades,
No!
am I trapped in here with you, or are you trapped in here with me?
Oh, where's the Dean's character sheet? I want to attack him.
So, you're in the office, though. This is just some sort of side parable that you don't even know is happening.
Ah,
Grrr, the frustrations. All right, so in the principal's office, there you are on the ground. As the sleeping noises of pain and snoring at the same time as Principal Eric Rivers has been smashed into his own bookshelf.
bless it.
Well, I guess we'll have to get him later.
Yeah, he can't hear your words if he's unconscious.
I thought I could bless him. I guess Aiden just wants you to have that blessing.
Hey, no, you just got to keep practicing, friend.
Yip Yap, where's Yip Yap at?
That's a good question.
You know, I haven't seen that little guy in quite some time.
It feels like ages. Matter of fact, meanwhile, outside the circumference of the biodome is Yip Yap with his new friends. He's fallen in with a bad crowd. Let's go ahead and find out what they're doing right now.
What are you
Yip
doing
yap.
with your new friends?
You're walking along with your shady friends, literally made out of shadows, so they're super shady.
Ooh, cool.
And there's the big one with the skull face and the horns and everything, and he's like, "Hurry and tell me how to get inside this city so we can take back our leader that you stole from us."
Okay, well, step one,
Step one, get to it.
you need patience.
I have had that.
Well, you need some more.
See, what we're doing right now is actually a trial. You have to do a trial to find this. So it's going to be like some mental challenges, so then you can open your mind to see this gate. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of my job.
I feel like either you find this gate or I squish you. Like Bug.
See, that's
See? To have a grudge like me, patience is long, but that patience has run thin. So now I throw you at this dome if you don't open door.
oh my gosh, there it is. And I point behind him. I say, he's over there.
Are you rolling for deception here?
I guess.
I mean, you just want this thing to believe you on something. You're going to
Whoa.
have to roll. These are moves.
If someone says look over there, do you have to believe them to look over there?
I mean, he's got an entire crew of people.
Oh, you're pulling like a Marty McFly. What the hell is that?
Run! Go ahead, roll.
Okay. Oh.
1 sec.
I mean, you're trying to gaslight him, right?
I ain't got my dice out yet.
Oh, you need those.
Oh, I need mine too. GM.
We didn't get them out.
You mean a husband who carries my dice around in his bag at all times for me?
Yes, that's me.
Do we want blue?
Hey, hey. What did that gnome ever do to you?
I don't know him.
Yeah,
I was more worried
that was
about the
that was
cookies.
pretty good. Okay, let's admit that.
All right.
This be an intellect roll.
Yeah. To trying to gaslight, that's your intelligence base.
Okay, so what's he? 24. Level.
How did you remember that? That's pretty good.
I don't know what
He's
it's
smart.
It's level 8.
Yeah, he is level 8.
Okay. So I'm.
It's like he actually commits this stuff to memory and then puts on a lot of bravado to make you think that he doesn't remember things.
He's smart.
Okay, so I'm specializing in gaslighting.
So that's going to bring it down to an 18.
He gaslights
Right.
us into thinking he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it?
And then I have 1 edge in intellect, so I just need to give you 1 or 2 to bring it down.
The first buy-in is 3, so if you have 1 edge, that means you give me 2, and now take it down another notch from 18 to 15. If you give me 2 more after that, that'll take it down to 12.
12,
How many edge do you have?
1.
Or effort?
I have 4.
So you can do this 4 times. First one is 3. Everyone after that, those other 3 are 2 in cost.
Okay, so I lowered it by 3 times. 5, 15 minus 24, that's 9. I just got to roll 9.
Okay.
What are you flinging?
Good math.
This keeps
Oh,
A 5.
I hate myself.
the hair's inside it now.
The grudge does not believe you
No.
It's like an
and is now preparing to pick you up and throw you at the wall in order to make his opening into this place.
Oh, what the?
Do you
I
have
got the other
anything that might be able to help you?
I like freaking people.
I mean, fair warning. Just want to like paint this picture for you here. There's a really big bad person and lots of other bad people that do what he wants them to do. And they're very mad at you right now.
They're mad at
You
you.
are Yip Yap all alone.
You're gonna die if you piss them off, is what he's saying.
Okay.
There's a resonant frequency reaching into your brain going, listen to me.
Remember-
So now's the time.
Remember your juice.
Now's the
bro.
time to just throw it out on the
I'm
table.
your juice bro. Can my juice bro like kind of like as his like
It's a force ghost.
don't make the same mistake I did.
Brogoff.
Bones, burns.
In the principal's office, you randomly hear a voice that says, don't make the same mistake I did.
Woo!
Oh yeah, because you've got the sword.
I'm the ghost.
All right,
So-
so
What's he trying to do? He failed to convince them.
he is surrounded by, let's just face it, demons.
Oh, I thought we were going to call them what they were.
They are Okai.
Okay, they're old
He
guys.
just doesn't know what that means.
Okay.
So there are demons that are surrounding you. There are
Demons?
long-lived demons that have been a recurring problem for people in these games.
Yeah, we don't like old guys. They suck.
So you're
Really?
surrounded by
They were
them,
nice to me.
They're not.
and they're going to throw you at the barrier to see if that opens it. Unless you can find a way to appease them by
Appease.
opening it.
Let me see your sheet.
By
He's not
opening.
even looking at his sheet. He's
I
not
know, I
even
wanna-
there.
Because I got this all in my head. It's memorized.
Memorized.
No, what do you have in your sheet? Do you have any weapons? How did we open it before? Didn't you open it?
Casey did it.
Um,
She did it with an electrical charge cipher.
Do you have electricity?
I do not have electricity. I can tell you right now.
Ooh.
Can you like rub your head with a balloon?
He's a yip yap. He has no hair.
Yeah, I'm like bald, greasy head.
He's kind of
long ears.
It almost looks like he's made out of wood.
Nothing that will help here.
Yeah.
Wait, actually.
What about your giant sword that you can attune to?
Knowledge enhancer. Specialize in 2 specific skills. Can I specialize in gate opening?
Listen,
You could specialize in opening this barrier. Yeah, sure. If you use a cipher to
are
do
they
it.
grabbing him or is he just like chilling with them?
They're going to pick him up by his little bitty head and they're going to throw him at the force field.
I have like my head to body ratio is like Stewie Griffin.
Right. That's true.
So I have
You're
a
kind
big
of footballish shaped as
Yes.
well. I was thinking, hey Arnold, but yeah, you're right. You're smaller than him.
Stewie head, big ol' eyes, bald head, long ears,
Big sword.
and a tooth necklace.
I highly recommend that you just try to hit it with one of your most powerful weapons.
I can no.
One of them.
That
Do you realize there's at least 9 of them?
right,
So and the difficulty 24.
possibly one that you might need to attune to.
That ain't gonna work.
It could be
I feel like my
prison,
best bet
though.
here is gaslighting.
I think what she's saying to you, because you've already tried gaslighting and failed, what she's trying to say to you is don't attack the monster, attack the force field, because
Wreck
it
it
may
with
be
your attuned
a
weapon.
lower difficulty.
No, I threw a rock at it before and it went boom.
But this is
Because
a
you
weapon, a
failed.
magical weapon that you attune
When
to.
you ran up and you failed and then decided to run around it, is that what you're talking about? And then
Yeah.
everybody showed up and opened it because they didn't fail their roll?
Oh, well,
that's why
see,
we're
that would be
separated.
metagaming.
Yeah.
That would be
That
metagaming.
would be metagaming, but yeah.
To be truthful, I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't know. But
And I don't even
that's
think it was
all-
a rock, it was a person's head.
It
a
was.
severed head.
it was the siren head.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay attention just so I could roleplay better. You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I thought
let
she
me
was saying it's
let me
like
whack
prison.
this wall.
And he should attack the biggest one.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? This
Yeah.
isn't prison. He's
Prison rules. This is like high school.
Yeah, I gotta beat him down real quick. I'm gonna be their new leader.
You can do that. I just want to
No.
be clear that you are surrounded by
Okay.
overwhelming numbers.
No, I'm gonna smack this
This
wall
is
real
the
quick.
same Yip Yap that hid in a hole from a dragon. I think
No, that
Take
wasn't
away.
me. That was
That was the yip yap I was
That
yesterday.
that was my
That was
cousin.
yesterday's yip yap.
That was my cousin. I was out of town, so I had someone fill in. Okay, yeah, let's whack the wall. What's the difficulty? What do I need to roll?
All right, so the wall was starting at 18.
18. Okay,
Are you attuned to the blade?
I'm specialized in melee. I don't even need to be attuned.
Unless it takes fire damage, who knows?
It's a magical item.
Okay, let me tell these demon people. I'm gonna say, hold up. I'm gonna take care of y'all real quick.
And then he goes, oh.
I've got the key. I've got the key.
I turn around and I say, stop! And they stop real quick.
It works. every
They
time.
stop in their track. They say, oh shoot, he watched the anti-bullying video. You can't do nothing. And I'm
He pulled
gonna,
his stress card for the day.
I'm gonna use my unexplained. I'm gonna tune to it
Okay.
because I'm being told to by the metagamers we have in here. So they gotta know something I don't.
It's the voice inside the sword telling you, hey.
Yes.
I'm just saying you can try whatever you want to try. If you die, I'm gonna feel kind of bad.
Well, I feel bad too.
I would too. You like
So-
made it to almost the end and then died.
Hey, let's make a pact of not killing me.
No, but good luck. I hope
Okay.
you survive the experience.
Me too.
Attune.
Yes, let me attune to it.
Says
All
the
right. So
ether.
what was the level of the sword?
I don't know. I didn't write it down.
What's the damage the sword does?
6.
6.
Okay,
Before
let's-
attunement.
Let's say it's a level 6. 6 times 3, 18.
18.
There you go. That's your difficulty starting out to attune to it. If you would like to buy it down, attuning is intelligence based.
Do it.
So that's 6, 4. That's 3. So it's gonna be 9.
If you hand me the
To
chips, it could be 9.
Get it down to 6.
Or
That would be intelligence.
death. These are
Cake
fucking-
is also
But
on
I
cake.
like my chips.
They're not going to do you a whole lot of good if they die.
That's true. You know what? I'll vibe with it just this once. Just this once. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why I was scared of them.
Well, you do have an edge, so you can just use 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's difficult to count.
And that would take you down 4 steps.
Because as you're talking, your intelligence is lower.
4.
Right. You just
Oh,
four
okay.
times.
Never mind. I was gonna say your math was wrong.
It's not.
I was just trying to help you out there,
And
buddy.
you don't get the ease of the 2 steps that you didn't hear.
Okay, so it's now at a 9, y'all.
18 to 15, 15 to 12, 12 to 9, 9 to
6.
6.
Okay. 7. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You attune to the onyx blade, and it sets ablaze with a mystical, magical fire.
And all the Olkai.
And I turned to him. I said, "Look at this."
All of the Olkai say, he holds the fire of Eldurin.
Yup. And let me whack this wall real quick. And I want to peek back, make sure they're watching, and do it. Just smack it. Smack the wall.
All right, so this is your attack.
Yup.
Now, your attack would actually be a might roll,
I
which you
understand.
have that stuff.
I'm gonna use wreck. It's a -1 to the roll, but plus 3 attack. Oh, yeah. You see, that's why I wrote it. 'Cause
It's written in
I
all
put-
caps. Do not forget.
Do not forget +6 to melee rolls. Refer to skills. Quotation marks. See,
You're welcome.
I said that was a future Brady problem, but I solved it. I solved it for future me.
There you go, man. Yes, sir, Yip Yap helped you.
That was me.
I still have a Drake egg. I don't even know why I haven't eaten
Just
it yet.
focus.
Focus.
Just focus.
Okay, never mind.
You're
I'm
hitting the
gonna-
trying to
wall with
eat
the
it?
sword.
You know, he
That's-
canceled his concert here.
Did he really?
Yeah, he
Focus.
Sucks to
Whack
suck.
the wall.
Okay, so I'm specialized in melee, so that's now 12,
Right?
be 13, and I have 3 edge, so that's a free 1.
Red or speed and green or
I
strength.
forget, I'm thinking Skyrim here, it's my fault.
Oh, I miss Skyrim.
So it goes down from 18 to 12 to 13 to,
You get a free one down
To a
because
10.
you have 3.
and then we're gonna 10, yeah, so a 10 down to, this is hard, 7, 4. Yes.
All you have to do is roll a 4.
You got this.
Ooh. A 3.
Seriously?
What?
Are you serious?
Do you have any XP?
Nope.
No.
I spent it on the tear up. Or not the tear up. Did I win?
Oh my god.
Can I gaslight him to say it was a warm up swing? can I roll for a gaslight and say it's a warm up swing?
So,
But you are attuned to the blade now, so that's good.
Why are you looking at me like that?
because this is going to hurt.
Is it for real? Well,
Yeah.
look at this.
How much damage does your sword do?
6
Plus 2 fire damage.
Plus 2 fire damage. All right, so as you swing the blade at the field, the resonance field reflects the damage upon you. You can reduce the 6 damage by however much armor you're wearing. How much armor do you have on? Look at your sheet.
You don't screw me up. I use the wreck. I shouldn't have used wreck.
Wreck adds 3 damage too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So that's
So
actually
it cancels out my
9.
armor. I have 3 armor.
Right. So basically you're taking 6 damage plus 2 fire damage, which would go through armor anyway. So you're taking 8 damage.
Oh, I thought you were gonna multiply it by 2 or something. I ain't even scared. I ain't even scared, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Okay. See, I'm thinking of this as profit now because I thought it was gonna be 16.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
That's
So-
a
'cause you said it was gonna hurt.
positive outlook on
This
life.
does hurt.
Can I keep some though?
No.
Okay.
8.
It was worth a shot. I mean, he wouldn't have said yes if I never asked.
That's true.
That's why I always ask people for 20
So
bucks.
8 damage, and you're going to be taking 1 fire damage per turn.
Can I stop, drop, and roll as an action?
I don't know. So, as you hit the barrier, an explosion event is set loose from your sword, blowing you back into the desertous area around you. Well, this is like forested area that you're in now because you went around the circumference to the forest side. But you're blown back. Little flaming fireball that like skids across the ground. And you wouldn't even know that you did successfully tear a hole in the barrier that the old Kairos leaking through now.
Way to go.
Good job, Yip Yap.
You let
But
the demons
you're
in.
injured
Way to
and
go.
smoldering back that way.
They don't even care.
As they quickly take advantage of this.
So are we still
event.
friends? That's important.
They like you.
They do? Can I go back then?
Well, when
Walk
you wake up,
through the
you're on the bum 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 back at the high school, unknown of the events that have been transpiring, just subtly talking about, hey, where's that Yip Yap?
Yeah.
I miss him. He's always doing good things for me.
Who was saying that?
I was wanting to practice the blessing on him.
Yip Yap, yeah, he's not with you right now, is what you realized. He's stopping, dropping, and rolling somewhere.
He can take it.
He probably could, yeah.
Well, hey, maybe we should go see if the speech worked on everybody here at the school.
I poke my head out. Hello? Nobody answered.
Who's that?
Like, we're all the kids
Y'all
Also-
awake now?
brainwashed?
I am, but I don't know where I am. And it's kind of freaking me out.
You're in a school.
You're right here.
I mean, there's not even like any computers in this school. So like, what kind of school is it? Because they ain't even teaching us how to use modern day equipment like computers. I mean, come on.
What's a
Wait a
computer?
second, his voice sounds
What
familiar.
the hell is that?
A computer? A computer is a box that has information stored inside of it that you can tippy tap on the keys in front of it and gain said information.
Like knowledge from the
Like a
gods?
book?
Like a book
Okay.
displayed in a box, but it's all the books.
What are the keys doing? in
All the
front
books ever.
Are all my books on there?
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Noel Jostein.
I don't have a computer to look up whether or not you're in there.
Here's a copy
What's
of
your
my
name?
book.
Me? You can call me Roland. Roland James. Nice to meet you.
Oh, well, take his book.
I'll take your book.
Yeah, here's if you'll just add a copy of this book onto that book with all the books.
Yeah. So you want me to
So
take
that
this
everyone has
and then put it in
access.
there?
Yes, please.
I want everyone in the world to experience the joy of Aiden.
Yeah, I'll scan that. Let
And
me
if
see
there's
that.
if there's a book,
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put this in my backpack though for later
There's a
because
book.
like there's no
Sure.
computer here. That's what I was saying. That was the source of my woe and lamentation was that there was no computer. But later when I find one, this is exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna add this in there.
Hey, you seen anybody else?
Yeah, legit. Like everybody like that I've been going to school with. That guy over there. That's my friend Charlie.
you go to school here
Charlie?
Oh well, I
Oh,
guess.
he don't look
with all the
right.
children.
Yeah, he's kind of he's got brains inside of him, but
Charlie 14.
Yeah.
Now
He
that,
doesn't
now that I
look
look
right.
at him, he kind of looks like a big robot. And I didn't realize that before. He was just a comic book nerd that like sat in the back of the class. But now looking back on it, he does look like a giant robot with
He
brains.
don't look right. He's made of something.
You know, it's weird. So, I'm gonna maybe run away
Okay. Fine.
now.
Sure. Where you going?
We're okay with that.
I'm not.
Bye.
I'm
We're
leaving.
going.
Yeah. So he starts running, and you can hear his sneakers like squeaking down the hallway.
I wanted to know where.
Where are the adults in this school?
Hello. Are there any grown-ups?
Hello.
There's no grown-ups.
There
I
is
yelled
one-
so loud.
There is one doctor.
We
You
could,
do
We could go outside, I guess.
see that there's a door that says Dr. Stone on it.
Okay, but where's Remy and Nadine? How come they didn't hear me screaming? They're adults.
Maybe they ran away.
Remy and Nadine do not run away from problems. Especially not when Stein is standing in front of them.
Yo, Adine, let's go hide behind that crate while everybody starts shooting big
Is Remy
blasty
from
stuff.
Memphis all of a sudden?
Maybe he is. This do be the facts of being in this school. I feel a little bit really wonky about everything right now.
Get your Cajun back, Remy.
Okay, well let's go hide behind something like we normally do when things start going boom.
Why are we hiding?
Because you have like one of the best dodge rates of any character ever developed in Heavenscape system.
But
It was all built upon you hiding.
think so. No, it was not. It was built on me dodging attacks while
Okay.
being
Well,
awesome.
let's not go up against the crazy, super smart, villainous Omniforce that almost destroyed everything. How about that?
Force? That sounds amazing.
That doesn't.
How does one find this force? Am I with you guys?
No, and for some reason they can't hear me yelling either.
Oh.
You're not with us?
I thought I was.
All right, so back to the currently being played
thought you were.
characters. All right.
It's my Rob Black character.
I guess I'm gonna walk down the hall
So
and
who
see
said-
if
who
people
said
can
that?
hear me.
It's a gun or claws?
Who said what?
Oh, it's a gun.
It's a gun.
I yell.
Someone's looking for an adult.
Smoke is going out of that.
Yes, she said, "Where are all the adults?"
I yelled out
yelled.
the door. Someone's looking for an adult. Nobody's heard.
She's wondering why a random stranger yelling in this school is not getting the attention that it deserves.
I'm pretty sure it would though.
What if she just dropped to her knees and like screamed?
Hey, I'll just use the PA system again and instruct everybody to come up here to the principal's office.
That's not gonna work.
I
What
am
about the?
adult.
Uh-oh.
Assembly. We need to call an assembly in the
A
gym.
man walks out of a doorway, big broad
Oh,
shoulders.
He's in the same room.
He's got a bald head, chin strap beard,
I like it.
I think-
nice little
Can we
monocle
send a
reading
picture of Stein
glasses.
to the chat for people who haven't seen Stein yet?
Okay, but be aware he is not a cyborg right now.
Oh, he's just a dude.
He is a regular dude.
That's when I
Well,
first met him.
he is a dude without cybernetic parts at current.
When Jaden Smith met him, he was a pretty cool guy.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah. That's his character's name, is Jaden Smith.
There might be somebody hiding in the corner. He's got a mushroom
Is
backpack.
Jaden Smith here?
It's written right here, number 7, Jaden student.
He's got a mushroom.
And he knows him.
He knows him, yeah.
Dr.
He's
Stein
got the
saved him.
mushroom.
Yeah, Dr. Stein's a good dude.
He's the good guy Stein. All right.
He's the hero.
So, yes, y'all see a large man, broad shoulders, bald head, chin strap beard. I described it. You've heard him. What do you do?
Hey.
Hey.
We don't know you at all.
What's up? Are you awake now?
Are you good?
Finally.
Not thinking that you're a high school student anymore.
I was never a high school student. I was Dr. Stone.
He was a teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
You were Dr. Stone?
I was, yes.
And what's your real name?
Dr. Thaddeus Milestein.
Okay. So they didn't have to work too hard
Turn Stein to stone.
to bring life.
It's because his mind was too strong
Friend, I can't place it, but I really appreciate your accent and all these other wonderful accents in this school.
It's just a wide variety of this small town has.
Ooh, may I please have... Thank you. Sorry, it took me so long.
Well, do you know how you got here? Do you know how you ended up in this place? Nobody seems to know what they're doing here.
Negative.
Negative? Okay. Rogoth, have you met my friend? My new friend Stein?
No, I have not.
I think you two should have a lengthy
Who's
conversation.
the robot, though? Charlie? Is that the robot?
Charlie's the robot.
Why should I have a lengthy conversation with Stein for?
To provide us with information about what we should do next.
I don't know. He might be a good one for you to convert over to following Aiden and joining us on our mission.
What is Eden?
Aiden is the glorious fire god who has led us on this journey.
Aiden.
Tremendous
He preached it.
firepower. I heard here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yes.
Primitives. Okay. So
Excuse me?
I'm a crystalline entity.
Who's it focused on?
I'd just be real with you though.
I'm gonna roll a
insulted. I'm going
d20
to
to
the
see
pouch.
if Yip Yap lives.
To the
You
pouch.
really?
He does.
Wait,
Would you roll?
A corner.
is Yip Yap here?
It landed on a corner.
Is Yip Yap with us?
No.
Except he's not a cyborg right now.
All right. So, as y'all are talking, you actually hear a loud ringing of a bell.
Oh. Third period.
Sirens start going off, and then all of a sudden, these things drop out of the ceilings, and
Wait, no.
water starts raining down on you.
The fire drill, guys.
Somebody has pulled the fire alarm.
This is the worst. Now I'm wet.
You are moist.
Oh dear Aiden, why have you made it rain inside this building?
As you
gonna
hear
freak
sirens blaring, and you actually look outside the window and see that there's a large red truck that's just pulled up outside of the building.
What is that?
It's a monster, Rogoth. Come on, let's get out of here.
We're running as fast as we can outside.
It's a monster on black roly things.
Can I concussive blast it?
Well, that's obviously a...
I was gonna say I'm gonna attack the fire.
Right! That's what we would do, I think.
Well,
If
no,
there's
I
like
would say that's just a car. Don't worry about it.
I feel like you have seen carriages, though. Just throwing that out there. You have seen things on wheels before, but
it's very loud and
It is
just
very
got us
loud.
very wet.
There's a lot going on right now.
Okay, you can attack it if you want to.
Or do you want to attack it? I'll attack it with you.
Yes, I will. Are we all getting out of the school?
I'm
You
following
can
you.
jump out the windows if you want to. I don't care.
Because I can use my frost axe to freeze the rain that's falling from the sky, from the
From the roof. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna do that. It seems like it would be that would be fun to do.
That would be a funny thing to do. I'm gonna leave these people with this memory.
Where is the book? Can I have the book?
And let's see. That's going off my mind.
Your frost axe does?
Yes.
All right.
It's been a while
I'll
since
put this at like a difficulty of 9.
Okay. Before you do that, though.
You're just freezing sprinkler water.
Before you
Right.
do that, though, hold on. I'm gonna throw up a buff against everybody in our party that gives +5 armor against water damage. Because I can do that. And I think I would do that if it started raining and I was freaking out. So everybody gets +5 armor.
That is why you're all not soaking wet. You're
Okay.
just moist.
This is against one type of elemental damage. So this would be
Holy
water.
renegade, we're here.
For 1 hour. So there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stein just smiles and just kind of steps back and watches.
As I pin.
What is Rogoth?
I have no idea what's going on, but this will be fun.
What is Rogoth doing? Are you attacking the water? Because your intelligence is like very low.
Rogoth,
The water.
get the monster. I'll get the water.
He's attacking the sprinklers. Now I'm about to attack the sprinklers.
All right.
Let's see. I'm trying to.
With what?
The claymore.
So just blunt damage. Okay.
And I'm freezing the water that's coming through the sprinklers.
Sure. This all makes sense. Do it.
So yeah, let's see.
So difficulty at 9. I'm not even going to do this. It's 13. I'm not even going to.
I can, if the difficulty's 9, I can bring it down to like negatives.
Yes. Okay. So you can freeze the water. Yeah. So basically, he's holding out his axe, and he's like, "God, make it stop!" Oh shit! What actually happens is he steals all of the heat at a thermonuclear level to add to his own fire. So he steals the heat from all of these water molecules in the room, turning it to ice. And you hear this as the pipes above you that you don't know are there
That was a good
start to
sound effect.
moan and groan as the water's freezing within them. And then
Hey, the water's yelling
And then
at
all the
us.
frozen water goes tink, 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 tink.
Rogoth takes a stride across the room. 1, 2, 3, jumping into the air,
Oh,
taking
God.
his claymore and just shattering it against the ceiling. And like as he's coming down, this huge claymore just like breaks open the wall too. It's just like all of this ice exploding out everywhere, shards of crystals going. The fire truck coming to a halt. Ding, 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 ding. As like the windshield is cracked and there's like all of these ice shards stuck into it, and it like comes to a sudden halt as the whoever was driving this like slams on the brakes.
I would say if anybody else wants to make a might action, because you witnessed me succeed on my action, you can apply at least one level of effort to your action.
Wow.
You have an ice
Jesus
attack.
Yeah, I have an ice attack. What am I attacking?
I don't know what we're attacking. The water? The ice?
No, because my guy.
fire
At this
truck?
point, Ku, you have seen a large red truck come to a sudden stop
Yeah.
as all of these ice shards have now penetrated its shell.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Are they generated by you
Hey,
though?
would your character like freak out at this the
He
way?
wouldn't freak out. So he's from a culture that's more cultured, I guess. So like, there's been
The culture of the Ku.
the coup culture.
the coup culture, and there's members of the coup culture that have experienced worlds similar to this.
All right, so at this point, you would know that there is a man trapped inside this truck that may be very scared.
Yeah. Do I know the man?
I don't know.
I don't care.
You
You
haven't
can
known
teleport
many people.
inside of him to reassure him
No,
that
I
everything
have to
is
be able to
okay.
see inside. I have to know.
Oh yeah, you have to have been there before.
Yeah, line of sight. Ooh, weird.
Yeah, yeah. What?
If he teleports inside of somebody, that's gonna be weird.
We're gonna know why.
No, that's what I was saying. I can only teleport to a place I've been.
Ah,
So if
so
I've been inside someone, I can
It-
teleport inside.
right. No,
or
I get
somewhere
that.
that he
So,
can see from a distance.
Yeah.
it's line of sight teleportation. I got it. So at this point, you're inside of a room,
Yeah.
but the wall is broken open because he destroyed it with his large claymore and all of this freezing water
Yeah.
that they used
That I'm
to make
immune
all of
to.
this ice explosion. And you see what the Ku-cultured society you come from
Yeah.
would know as a fire truck that has come to a screeching halt with a man inside of it. He's got his hands like over his face, like, oh my God, what's happening?
Well, then I would walk up to him and, open the door and like, you just crashed a fire truck into.
You just tell him what happened.
Yeah,
You're
just tell him, this is what's happening.
You look kind of odd though. I think you might be.
I don't
more
know.
freaked
Like,
out
people
now.
seem pretty accepting of me around here.
Well, he's dressed in like EMS, like fireman uniform,
Yeah.
whatever. He steps out and he's just like, what the heck is going on? And you realize he's about 6'7", strapping, blonde. He's got like a big old handlebar blonde mustache.
That's nice. What's your name?
Daniel. My name's Daniel.
Okay, that's a good start. My name is Koo.
Did you realize that you were made out of some sort of iridescent, see-through-ish crystalline material, and you are somehow filled with... Who would ever make a character like this? Red, viscous liquid?
Yes, I
think you mean, oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
This is crazy. Mama Radner didn't raise no fool. I have no idea what's going on here, but I am just here to solve problems. I thought the school was on fire. The fire alarm was
So you
pulled.
crashed a school bus?
Well, no. All of this ice explosion happened, and
Okay.
I couldn't control it at that point. I was here. They call me the moist maker where I'm from, because I show up and I douse the fires.
I am so moist right now. I don't like it.
Well, he winks at you
Why do they call you that?
because it makes everything better when I'm here.
I disagree.
Let's agree to disagree, but maybe put a pin in it and come back to it later, because I think you'll change your mind then. And he strokes his mustache.
Just talk to my friend Harry Cargill.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the meaning of all of this? The school exploded. I am an official of this town.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I have a fire hose that I can attack you with if need be.
Have you met my friend? He's a preacher.
He's strapping. He looks
I'm
familiar.
here. I'm out here.
Yeah, you're here.
Are you?
I kind of point in the general direction of you.
We're all here.
Standing behind this broken wall in the hole that was the school wall, and you're just like, what, me?
Hi.
You talking to me?
Does this guy know who he is?
No.
I know exactly who I am. My name's Daniel. Who are you?
Clearly he does not, because
I'm
he
gonna
thinks he's a fireman.
go smack him in the forehead.
Do it.
He's going to defend himself with this fire hose. What are you doing? It's going to become difficult.
I'll hold him down for you. Chief.
I'll freeze it.
Freeze legs, like someone who can freeze things like me.
You can freeze them.
Freeze legs in place.
You're freezing his legs?
His legs.
Is the person that you're talking to?
So he can't move. Yeah, I'm freezing your legs right now. I'm freezing them.
All right, he's adding a bonus to your roll. I think is how I'm going to take that.
Okay.
Teamwork bonus. So
I'm freezing his legs.
Daniel starts off. He is a level 7. So that would put him at 21. So he's giving you a bonus right now, which would take him automatically down to an 18. You already have your 2 steps down, which would take that to a 12. 12 is what you're working with. What do you do?
And then I can bring it down. I'm skilled in all the things.
So if you're skilled in it, you take it down twice again. So you would now be at 6.
And then I still have my 3 edge.
Which would be a 3.
So
all you have to do is roll a 3. 13. So as Daniel turns to grab his fire hose and he's turning back, you freeze his legs and you just go up and like, the fire of Hayden be with you. And he is awakened. He knows for sure that he is Daniel Clark Radner.
Wait, that's
The moist maker.
The moist maker.
He is
The renegade.
a regular person.
Well, I wouldn't call me.
As you
renegade.
hear somebody yell out, Renegade! Oh my god! Hey, it's me, it's Rebel! I'm looking for a computer!
Rebel, where are we?
I have no freaking clue, but there's not a computer inside. It's crazy.
There's so much water though.
There's so much going on. I don't know what to do with any of this. I don't even think you made the water.
Wait, who is Rebel?
I think it was from a game
Rebel
where they were-
is Renegade's
Yeah.
sidekick.
His
Are you
hacker
Renegade?
sidekick.
I'm Renegade,
Have you always been a renegade?
the moist maker.
Tony was retrograde. It was from a game earlier.
Oh yeah, there's retrograde.
You are? Are you the
Retrograde, Renegade, and Rebel. All cruising around with Detective McTavish.
Are you the model?
And actually, another
No,
surprise
that's a different
entry in
guy.
this homage is Claire, a lawyer. And she is this little girl who can phase through things. And Roxy, if you're out there listening, this is your character. Thank you for tuning in.
Roxy.
I'm going back into school because these people.
You're going back into the school.
Yeah.
Because why?
Well, because
You are a
we woke up
Mara.
an entire school, and so far we haven't seen anybody, right? Except for the Stein guy, right?
And the other guy that ran away.
Right.
So you're going back into the school as you're going to go try to save other people or find
Yeah, I
other
have
people?
the water armor now.
Okay.
It's all frozen.
It's all frozen.
Right.
So you walk back into the school. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Who that be? What you doing? Why you
Look
coming
at
back
the
in? The
people.
school is exploding and turning into ice, and there's a megalomaniac over there. Why you coming in here yelling at me? Who you be?
This whole school was supposed to be full of people, and y'all are only like the second or third person I've met.
I'm sure it's not. The
There's
whole
like
school.
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
it's the whole town.
information that's like misinformation. I don't know if you thought it was all full of people, but like
Yes.
there's definitely a lot of people that I am one of those people. Yeah. My name Remy. This is my girl Adine. She got blue hair. Don't pay too much attention to it. It's a fashion statement.
I'd like that blue hair. That's cool blue hair.
I know. That's what I tell her all the time too.
So what are you guys doing here?
I don't like the blue.
We don't know. We were here and brainwashed into thinking we was high school students, and apparently there was just one classroom full of people that think they somebody else.
Okay, but where were you before this happened to you?
A ship floating in the void.
What's the void?
A huge blank nothingness. And I was on a flying ship that nobody could control, and there was a big man made out of shark stuff.
Sharks.
And there was other people too. It was a very eclectic
With the
crew.
fish man?
He said, yeah, no, he was shark. He was a shark. He had shark
A
teeth and
shark
everything.
man, not a
Yes.
shark stuff made from.
Right. Well,
So you
he
were in
had
the
like
middle
shark
of
skin
being
and
attacked by
fins.
a shark, and then you.
No. He was on the crew with all the people that didn't. They were like all eclectic and stuff, and there was like this woman, and she was all like, "I will bring balance to the everything," and then like she destroyed this thing. There was this big white light, and then here I was.
Okay, we're making progress.
Okay.
What happened right before the white light?
She and this other people was like attacking each other, and I might have shot an arrow in there. I was like, "Yo," and I filled it with like source energy. I was like, "Yeah, take that." And
Source
then,
energy.
of course, because we was fighting for the source.
I feel like we're making some progress here.
What progress are we making? There's
Hey,
a
I
bright
feel
light
like I'm
on.
getting further away from it.
This is my friend. He's a preacher.
Hello, preacher.
Yeah,
I am a
you
shaman.
met, right?
You're a shark man.
I think we might have met.
I believe I slapped him
He's
in the
a
face
shaman.
earlier.
Hey,
Oh, I heard you over the
I'm kind
microphone.
of like a
Oh,
shaman.
okay.
I am a shaman, not kind of like one. I really am. I
Well,
teach
I'm a
people.
shaman, but I'm called a druva.
Okay, well,
There's like shamans.
that's cool. I teach people about the guardian beasts of Valos.
I don't know what that is.
They are very powerful creatures.
I teach people about the old gods.
Okay, but these are the real gods.
Okay, but my gods are the real gods. Anyway, we're getting away from the point. The point is the source. What's that?
It's well, if your gods told you anything, you would know it's like the source of all energy
Listen,
and creation.
you can just answer the question without.
I just
being
did.
sassy.
I just did. You gave me
What
sass
is
in
the
return.
source?
The source is the center of everything. It's the center.
Why are we trying to get there?
To save it from
What's
the
wrong with
lady.
Oh, the lady. We're always
I don't know.
saying
There was a
things.
captain. She had swords and stuff. She was like, "Follow me," and I was like, "Yo, is this gonna save us?" And
So there was something wrong with the source.
somebody
And
was
now you're
attacking.
here.
it. Somebody attacked it. That's what I'm saying. The lady that attacked the source was trying to stop her. An explosion occurred, and then I woke up here.
Well, see, I've been wanting I'm here too.
I wonder if she is here.
I'm wanting a reason to continue to live, and I think you just gave
You?
it to me. Oh yes.
Have a reason to live.
And it's
It is a mystery.
oh. That's
have to
exactly
find
what I didn't want.
He wants to know why he is still
Yeah.
You do know without a fact that it is the mystery you are trying to solve.
Okay, so y'all, I want to ask some other people why they were here. Who
Hey,
else is
I'd
there?
like to ask the handsome water gentleman a question.
What was he doing right before he was here?
Talk to him.
Ask him that.
Hey there, friend. Hey, what's up?
But call him handsome water gentleman.
Hey there, handsome water gentleman. What's going on, sexy fireman? Two can play this game. Hey, so we have found awakening people from a delusion that they've been forced to live. And was just wondering if you have any insight into how you may have gotten here, or if not that, where can we go find some more people to wake up?
It's a two-part question.
It's too hard. You don't have to, think about it. Don't think too hard about it.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's going to be like, I mean, I don't know how I got here, but I do know that if anyone knows, maybe it's the leadership. We can go to City Hall and always ask the mayor.
The mayor.
Hey, have we had an interaction with the mayor?
No, we
It
haven't
seems-
because we interacted with the Sharif and then he pointed us.
Yeah, you interacted with me, the sheriff. I was in here the whole time listening to you jibber jabber about everything.
So
Yip
when
yap
they
about
recognize
it?
each other, yo, pops, right? When they recognize.
Dean, it's been a long time since I destroyed that world, and I didn't realize you were still doing okay. That's good. You're still with the hippie fella.
You don't have. Is he still missing his hand?
No, I have all my digits and eyeballs.
We have an eyeball.
Look at it.
Don't.
I'm gonna
don't
poke it.
Stop poking.
It's right.
No,
Okay.
I see it.
But I have it.
How?
I don't know. I woke up here.
I feel like they've run into each other though while he was in the cave before, haven't they?
Oh yeah. I saw you there with that crazy clone.
So you have an eye and you didn't used to have an eye?
I didn't used to have it. No. Well, I did, but then I
Not
didn't.
have it.
Is that a consistent thing?
I think
with,
he plucked his own eyeball out, if I remember correctly.
Is that a consistent thing with the people we've been encountering? Like they had a scar and then they
I
didn't.
think he was missing a hand too.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah. Somebody cut my hand off and stole my sword.
Can I investigate your hand?
Sure.
Ooh,
Look at it.
yeah.
I'm
Look at
curious to see if
He's
it's.
holding it up in front
It's
of
right
him.
here in front of your face.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'm carefully looking at you and not the shadows
I
behind
don't
me.
know if I can tell or not, but what I'm looking for is signs of regeneration.
What are you looking for by this
I'm
minute?
looking for, oh, it's.
He's looking for the signs of regeneration.
Look on the back of your
Well,
drawing.
the reason is I want to know if this is actually the person he thinks he is, or if he's created from whole cloth and he just was created with a hand and an eye, because that's
If he's a clone.
basically.
Okay.
Ooh, good idea. I like this
So,
idea.
I'm going
Let's
to.
ramble
But-
down this path.
I'm gonna
Is a
roll.
clone.
Wow. This is gonna get deep quick.
I'm
Deep
gonna,
waters.
I'm gonna roll
Stein's probably like, this is gonna be
for
interesting. So,
scan.
did you used to be
and
a
I do have,
cyber
like,
Stein?
I'm specialized
and
in
now you're
perception. I don't know if that
Or
counts, but
were you?
I do have a scan on
always
page
just a dude?
179 for abilities.
This
And if scan doesn't work, I'm
like how
going
he
to
was
like
missing a hand and now he's
Wait on side conversations, one mic.
pull like from my super special knowledge abilities.
do it.
Alright. You are rolling.
I'm rolling.
Your level is 7 that you're looking at, so 21 is the benchmark.
Oh, you have to bring it down.
Bring it down.
Okay, we're gonna give. This is an intelligence.
It
so
is intelligence based.
I'm gonna
What is
give
your
you some-
edge?
My edge is like a lie.
Are you using
It's a
knowing-
lie?
Hold on. Are you using perception or using knowing the unknown?
No, I'm using scan.
Okay.
Yeah, he's scanning. So, where is he specialized? He's specialized in
Only perception.
perception, yes. And perception is what the scan uses.
Okay. Then
So,
yes. So that's
You're
6.
taking it down to 18, taking it down to 15. So it is at 15 right now. Are you going to take it down further? Does he have edge and intellect?
I have 3 edge.
So that automatically takes it down to a 12. Are you taking it down further?
Yes.
Yeah, take one.
All right. How many efforts does he have?
4.
So you have 3 efforts left. You can take it down to a 9 or a 6 or a 3. Which would you like to go to?
So 9, 6, 3.
What's the
3 would be
cost?
3 of my thingies.
3 would be, it would cost you 6 intellect points.
How much would 6 cost?
4 intellect points.
Do that. You have 28.
Okay, I'll do 4.
Okay. Cortana, hand me 4.
I hope I don't roll a 5.
Then why would you say that?
I'm just saying, I hope I don't.
I know.
Why
Here,
would I
roll right
say,
here.
I hope I do?
Roll right here.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. I hope I roll a 5.
14. Charlie
See?
screams in excitement. Ah!
Charlie 14.
So you scan this dude in front of you, right?
Yeah.
As you
I'm like
scan
touching
him
his
over,
hands, like I'm looking at it.
You're touching him?
Snip it, but
Ugh.
you,
He snipped
Super
Super
strange.
strange.
you realize that there seems to be a resonance field
there's a
with his
resonance.
eye and his hand that are different from the resonance field of his body.
Oh, okay.
It's giving off a frequency that would say it's materialized hard light structure.
Oh,
So it's not a real eyeball.
it's a hologram. It's a
Poking
construct. It's
hard. He's using a hard light structure to poke a hard light structure.
But he can feel with both of them.
Not,
Or he thinks he can. That's true.
I start to
crazy.
like stroke together. Can you feel this?
There is a delay, and then he says, yeah, I think so.
I'm
Maybe.
not touching you. I'm touching myself.
What? How did I feel that? This is blowing my mind. If only we had somebody who was like scientifically better at this stuff, like Runestrom or
That's a sign.
Hey.
Blessed. Even if we hit who?
Right there.
Isn't Runestrom here too? I thought I
No,
heard
where's
him.
Stein? He's
I've
a
been
scientist.
there the whole time.
Oh hell no!
Dean just steps back like real quick and pulls a Remy.
Well, Stein.
He's a nice guy.
No, really,
Yeah, there he is.
Stein.
Yeah.
Is nobody else freaking out about this?
Remy and Dean are totally freaking out.
He's got a lovely voice. I like listening to him.
Wow.
He's
You
over there.
bowled them all over. I knew this would happen. Actually, I didn't. I thought you were dead a few times. You keep coming back.
Such is life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So what's this crazy plan you got going on here, brainwashing us? He's got both of his hands up like this, karate chop action.
It wasn't me.
He's lying to us. He's the king of gaslighting.
I agree, said Dean.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I believe him.
Yeah.
Okay, say, for instance, if he's not the one doing this, who do you people, you strange...
We haven't talked to the mayor yet.
Oh,
What's she
mayor.
like? You were the Sharif.
I was the sheriff. I mean the sheriff. Dang it all.
Who was the guy that brought us here?
We came in here.
I can't
That
remember
was
his
Strathmore.
name.
You would remember that Magus of
Not to the
Blaxus
school.
brought you to this world.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh,
we were
I wasn't here.
Oh, he was that scientist.
we were leaving with him to go
Yeah.
The one that yip yap yap that.
save
Yep.
the multiverse,
He did say stuff like that
and
to
then
you.
we
I wasn't there.
materialized
In
the
this
desert.
Did he mention the source by any chance?
It's likely that he
Did he?
did. Likely.
Okay.
He did mention the source. Okay.
I
I'm
just
assuming you remember that.
distinctly remember
Who
him.
did? Somebody else know about the source. See, he knows.
We met a dude. He brought us here.
Yeah, are y'all familiar with a guy named Magus?
Not even remotely. No,
No.
not at all.
Would you really remember?
Maybe not. I thought I was a sheriff.
Did you tell us that his
Sharif.
hand is a
Whatever that
holographic
is.
hand?
What?
Did you tell us that, or is you just keeping that to yourself?
I'm still holding his hand.
He's
Skipping along.
He's not even. He's not even scanning.
Where's my hand?
He's just holding it.
Yeah, we're just
This is really weird, man.
Can you feel this?
I feel the awkwardness growing inside. Everybody's looking at us.
Where's Yippee at?
I want to reach out and hold his other hand. Like, can you feel
Okay,
this?
yeah, but that's a real hand. This is a fake hand, so it doesn't count.
Okay, well.
Why is my hand fake? What are you talking about?
Oh, we didn't tell you.
What?
So I scanned it. And
No, it grew back.
it doesn't appear to be made of flesh and blood like yourself. It appears to be made of some sort of light construct.
Who's got that back?
This hand,
Why would you give me my hand back, Stein?
It's not your hand.
Where's all your googly bits?
There, I don't know. Like, can
Stein doesn't know.
I scan you, Stein?
Go ahead.
Scanning. I just like to say that. I'm not a robot.
You're not actually scanning either. You have to roll for that.
I am
You're just saying that you're scanning.
scanning. I want to do 2 on him too.
But for real, y'all, where's the map at? What happened
Okay,
here?
I hope I roll 5. I roll.
Rolled a 7.
Works every time, half the time.
so far, it's
Two more of these, because I think that's what he meant by I'm going to take it down too.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right. So you rolled that on him. So you
I roll it all
roll,
over him.
and you discovered that there is some sort of strange cybernetic circuitry that actually flows through his entire body.
It's
We
being
just can't
hidden.
see it?
It's underneath,
It's being hidden by the holograms.
Wow.
and it makes
I'm like stroking his head.
perfect sense that it would be able to amplify his strength, his intelligence, his speed.
But he doesn't seem to be connecting to it because he doesn't perceive it.
It's like it's turned off right now.
Very
You have
interesting.
boundary issues with people's bodies. You know?
I mean, where I come from,
He asked
Our-
for
our-
You're
consent.
holding his hand. While you're holding his hand, you're stroking Stein's head.
A little bit back. A little bit back. Have each.
there you go.
But yes, you detect like a human nervous system overlaid with a cybernetic
Fascinating.
implanted nervous
Fascinating.
system.
And now I'm telling him that I'm just like fascinated. Like, but if he wants to say what is it, I'll tell him.
What are you fascinated about?
Oh, you have a beautiful nervous system. It's cybernetic, but like it seems to be masked by the holographic light construct. I don't think you could access it, but it's beautiful, sexy.
This is problem.
Who would be able to dupe Stein and Strathmore at the same time?
Aiden could do it.
Aiden could if he wanted to.
Yeah, I've been hearing all about this Aiden this past
Aiden,
few
That's
days.
what I've been hearing
Aiden would
too.
not interfere
Aiden is
with
not a
this.
god of deception.
Yeah, he
As
does not
you
interfere with
continue
this.
to
That's
talk.
his wife.
Perhaps we should go speak to this mayor.
Mayor.
Is that, am I saying it right?
The mayor.
That, no, you just say mayor. Like, what's that horse over there? It's a mare.
There's a horse over
Mare.
there?
But no, but you know what a horse is, right?
Yeah, we know what horses
A
are.
horse is a horse, of course.
They have wings.
Of course.
So we
A
just
horse
say.
named what?
So we just say mayor.
Mare.
Can I just say mayor? I like that.
Now, as everybody's yammering on about useless things, a huge explosion goes off right down the street. Several things seem to be getting tossed. Cars getting thrown down the street. Things being damaged. Fire erupting.
Cats and
Is
dogs
this why you
living
wear your
together.
Because we're fighting old times.
Oh, how fortuitous. You see shadowy monster creatures.
Remy and Nadine yell, "Oh guys! Oh
Oh, that doesn't look good at all.
no!" Sure doesn't. What's an Hawkeye?
Now, you're talking about running to the mayor.
Well, not now that they're shadowy creatures.
Looks like we're gonna be fighting.
Right.
So we're not going to the mayor, we're gonna fight the monsters.
I mean, doesn't that seem like a good idea?
I mean, I guess so. I just don't have a sword or anything. All I've got is this.
Well, if Yip Yap were here, you could
Pistol.
borrow a sword from him. He's got about 10 weapons. One of them,
Yip, yeah.
Yip Yap.
The
Yeah.
hell is a yip yap?
Yeah, what's a
He's
yip
like
yap?
this tall, and he has a bag that's about 10 times his size.
So he's a child.
No, he's more like he's a Grommen. It's like a teeny tiny mischievous thing.
So you're saying it's not really a child, it's actually a weapon of mass destruction.
It's a little
Sure.
gremlin.
It's a threat.
It's like a gremlin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kill it.
No, he's our friend.
Eventually, probably.
Kill it with fire?
No, he's our friend.
Oh, friend.
What's wrong with you?
That word's kind of flimsy in my language. He doesn't know that word either.
Rogoth is
Kill.
sitting there like,
He's kind of our friend. We don't want to kill him right this minute. We want to kill these things that are coming at us. Speaking of.
yes, we don't want to kill him. I just want to slap him. There's a difference.
Alright, so
So we're seeing these things running, and I need to get my wind armor up. Can I activate that?
Wind.
Wait, Rogoth is running. Not Rogoth. Yip Yap is running with them.
We haven't seen Yip Yap yet.
Oh, okay.
He just said he needed a weapon, and Yip Yap has a million.
Yeah.
Can I activate my wind armor?
you can.
Sweet.
I mean, that's completely on you.
I don't have to do
So
it.
what you would see is actually there's a large entity at the center of several of these smaller, smoky, shadowy, inky, black entities. They do confuse the senses because you're seeing it and it's like, is it a solid? Is it a liquid? Is it not? Either. Is it gaseous? And it kind of seems to consist of all of those, and almost like dry ice. It's just moving through as a solid, but it's letting off this smoky shadow. And at the center of that, you see a rather large armored beast in dark armor with what seems like pulsating, fiery magma coursing through it. And its eyes bright,
Magma. So like
like
fire.
magma.
I can't remember what hurt Olka is, but so probably not fire if he's got magma.
I need to do resonance field right now.
Well, let's see. Strathmore, I think we should go to the mayor and find out what the hell has happened.
Yeah, you guys make a barrier. This is going to be a tactical plan. I'm giving it to you. Don't worry, I'm the boss at that. So
We don't know you.
yeah, but just know that I'm really good at it. Like, he's got a big brain, he's sciencey. Oh, shut up, who are you?
We've gotten this far.
Yeah,
You know?
so hold the barrier.
Why
We're gonna
can't you
go
hold
get
the
the
barrier?
mayor. You've got weapons and magic. I've got a hand that's not really a hand and a
But
gun.
you thought it was a hand.
I did up until this point when the crystal guy with the red viscous liquid inside of him said, it's not real. And he kept touching it. And it didn't feel like it was real.
He's probably still holding it.
God, let go, man. What are you doing?
Hey,
Making me
sure,
look
all you had to
foolish.
say was-
Just stand here and make a barrier. Me and my buddy here. I shouldn't have said that. Me and this guy that I'm frenemies with.
Oh, you're frenemies.
We're totally frenemies. We're gonna go run not holding hands together to the mayor.
I don't think they should talk to the mayor.
We're gonna get some help. Don't worry. You guys got this.
Hey, he's the handsome water man. Is he staying with us or is he going with you?
I mean, he's there with fire truck. He doesn't have access to his abilities, though. Like, one thing that you're noticing is that all of these people, whatever they are, as he scanned them, is being masked by something else that is also dampening down what they are. So whatever was holding back their memories is also holding back their abilities.
So we're
But the
probably,
NPCs have given you your mission.
We're the only people. Yeah, we're the only people I think who can.
You've got the magics.
I think it's because
You got the touch!
this is probably all done to them, and we are unexpected guests.
Do we know where the town hall is? Like, can we see it? It'd be the tall building, right? Can we see the town hall from here?
It would be like a one-story kind of courthouse looking thing, yeah.
We can see it from where we are.
I mean, it's a couple blocks away, but yeah, you could probably see it if you knew what it was. Y'all didn't know that a fire truck wasn't a monster, so I'm not sure if I can
I don't think
reasonably
we
say
would. Yeah, I don't think we would know that.
What? How far away are the?
Yeah.
Are they within like a long range attack distance now?
yes.
And we don't see it yet.
don't see Yip Yap, but Yip Yap is waking up on the ground, still smoldering, and he sees a big tear in the circumference.
Oh my gosh, I did it. I'm amazing.
You knew it.
I knew it.
Knew
You
it all
know what
along.
it is? I'm built different. This is what I've been trying to tell them, but they haven't been listening to me. They don't know.
So I'm assuming you would run through the rip.
Of course.
Of course. All right. So the Olkai are approaching you. They are within long distance, which is like not even a full 2 city blocks away from you now. They're yelling, "Give him back to us!"
Well, I want to activate my Shroud of Flame.
All right, logical. And you wanted to activate your resonant field?
Yeah, my defense resonant field.
Okay. Rogoth?
I'm activating his guns. He's just flexing.
All right.
Oh, like in Mission Impossible, like when he cocked his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just his biceps. They're huge. All right, so they are approaching you faster. You've got your flame aura on. Yip Yap's running in close behind them, trying to pick up speed, but he's got a lot of stuff that he's carrying, so he's about 1 turn behind. And you got your resonant field going. You've got your biceps flexed. Amara, is there something that you're doing to prepare for the battle?
I put my armor on.
You put your armor on. All right, so everybody roll a d20 for initiative. I'm assuming you are standing the ground with these people.
Do you want me to?
I have a proposal.
But you're going to
Is
be
he
1
here now?
behind.
Did we-
I rolled
He's gonna
a
be turn
1.
behind.
But do we see him yet?
I rolled a 1.
And he's still going to be at the bottom of the turn.
But you have the thing
Maybe.
on initiative.
Well, it
So
means
I
he gets
really
like
rolled
a
a
+4, a 5.
7.
7?
If I successfully perform a might action, then one person within range of me gets basically gets to bring their next might action down a level.
What did
So
you
I
roll?
think
It's a
he's
part of
saying,
my inspiring success.
I rolled a 13. What did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet. I was gonna say, what if we let me just have first,
I don't really use might, but it might help Rogoth.
and then yeah.
What did you roll?
11.
all right, so, and you can go by the plan if y'all discuss a plan. Everybody just knows that Yip Yap is going to be a turn behind and at the end of the turn. For the first time ever.
But I am gonna use my Dragon's Maw.
Uh-huh.
I fashion and control a hovering phantasmal construct of magic within long range that resembles a dragon's head. The construct lasts for up to an hour until it is destroyed, or until you cast another spell. It is a level 4 construct and inflicts.
And this runs off might?
I don't know. No, it's Ant. This is off of Ant.
Yeah, so it would have to be, just by the other
Yeah.
power, it's a might action that would help you here.
What level are these guys?
That would be something that you would have to roll to proceed. There are ciphers that can let you know instantly what their level is and their weaknesses and their names and where they came from, but nobody has that.
But if I tried to attack it, you'd have to tell me what level it was.
I'll tell you difficulty, yeah, and then you could decipher what it is.
Well, what do we have nearby that I can just throw? I'll just look for something
Your axe?
to throw. I don't want to throw my axe.
But you can hit it. You just gonna throw something?
Sure.
Okay.
Just to give me
Well,
the successful action to pass on to somebody else.
There is the fire
Do you
truck which
have your
has an axe
ski
on
and
it.
dagger? Throw your ski and dagger.
I guess yeah,
It's just a fireman's axe though.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Sure. That would be off of might, right?
This is difficulty.
Yeah.
Which one is he throwing at? All of them? One of them? The big one?
I'm just gonna hurl it at the biggest one.
The biggest one. Yep. Remembered accurately, that would be a benchmark of 24.
Yeah.
Yes. 24.
Okay.
Starting out.
So I can bring it down to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, 18. Then I can bring it down again to
I'll help you.
12.
I have the free helping action.
Oh, nice. So I can bring it down to 12. Just seeing if I have anything else. So I've got 2 edge and might. So I can spend 1, right? So you can bring it down to a 9.
Yeah.
And then do I bring it down again? But you can help me. So that'll bring it down
I helped you, yes.
to a 6.
6 total. All right. All I gotta do is roll a 6.
That's all we have to do.
He was
8.
Nice. All right, so you basically run up, grab the axe off the fire truck, lean back, and just and let it launch. And it flies through the air and like click right into this guy's shoulder pauldron.
I should have set it on fire first.
He kind of looks at it and just like, "Kadoosh." But it was very accurate at a very long distance to launch right at him.
That's okay.
It was a medium weapon, so I believe that would actually carry like a 6.
4 for medium.
4 for medium, accurate. But it was successful at its launch. It was very impressive to watch when he did it. So if you were a mighty warrior, you would be really inspired to back him up.
can I cast War Blessing of the Gods on him so that he gets 2 additional damage?
On to Rogoth?
Yeah.
Okay. A blessing has been bestowed upon you, and you feel the furious might of Aiden's fire within your veins. And war. How long does that last? Just one turn, or?
Until they successfully attack.
Okay, so for your first successful attack, it'll give you a +2 bonus to the damage.
I'm activating Brute Strike. And I have 4 edge, so it's free.
Okay.
It costs 4. And it adds 4 damage until the end of the round. So
Okay, so that would be, if you're successful, that would be a total of 6 additional points of damage. With her blessing, if you're successful, you get that, plus that until the end of the round, would be an additional 6 damage.
Okay.
Can you perceive the levels of the lower dudes?
I could scan them.
You could?
Perceive them.
That is what he means by the word scan.
I just need to know what level they are.
Alright. So I'm attacking. I use that. I have 2 more efforts I can use.
I'll give him another. Well, I can't give him a free action.
You
Well, it's
just
a free
use it.
action.
You just used it. You're still on the same turn base.
I get a free.
You used it on him.
Okay.
Feat of Strength. I get a free asset for that.
Okay.
So that brings it down once to 21.
From 24 to 21, he eases you by 2 because you heard his inspiring thing, which takes it down to a 15. He just inspired you, so you can take it down another 1 to 12.
To 12.
That's
Alright.
just off of him being near you.
And I'm specialized in smashing. That's 2.
That's 6.
Okay. Hey, me too. Alright. So I want to attack him for free. So here is 4 might.
And that would be successful. So that adds 6 damage to whatever your damage base is.
My
So-
total damage after putting Bloodthirsty and Berserk and everything in there is 19.
that'll go through some armor.
You said 19?
In
Yeah.
these circumstances, should we still roll to see if we get like a 20 or a 19? Because don't we get, like if we roll one of those, don't we have like an extra?
There would be extra benefit to rolling, but I mean, he's basically bought himself the ability to not roll, so he doesn't have the ability to get a nat 1.
Well, that's what. But if he did roll and he rolled a 20, would he get?
It would be like if he rolled a 1 and that I would still have to apply some sort of damage to him for that. If I gave him the benefit of it, you know what I'm saying, like a shadow benefit, I'd still have to give him a shadow demerit if he like failed it really badly. I would think that's the only way to balance it. But you do get a free attack and you've got 19.
Yeah, I didn't want to waste that damage.
I just was curious if there was any benefit to.
It would be like if we agreed to do that, it would be like a bet,
Yeah.
right? And so then it would
Like I
be
bet I'm not going to roll a 1.
right.
And then you roll 1.
So
That's been my luck in these situations.
all right, so you run up. I'm assuming you're using your claymore to do this.
Yes.
So you're running up, and these shadowy smoke-type creatures start lunging towards you, and you just like bound into the air, coming straight down berserker style, right onto this guy that's got all the shadow armor. And he like holds up his hand like this to block you real quick, and you just like and like hack it right off. And he's like, oh, as you see like this magma-type blood within him that's like bubbling and fiery at this point now as you've lopped off this hand, and you're like in front of it now. So you're within immediate melee range of this creature. Y'all are within long range of this creature.
Woohoo! Good job, Rogoff.
All right. So you've used your turn. You've used your turn. You've used your turn. Resonance Crystal Man.
How would you like to attack these Olkai?
Or would you like to scan them, or
Oh yeah,
what?
please tell me their level.
I'm
The
going
lower
to
guys, not the big one.
scan, not the big one.
No, I already know his level. The lower guys. High. Too high for me to use my cipher.
So infinite.
But I want to know the lower guys.
Okay, I am vibrating in harmony with all around me, and then I can feel that reverberation coming back as it's kind of like echolocation with vibration.
That's
Vibration,
true.
location, contemplation, expectation.
All right. So
I'm
Start-
rolling with.
what I'll do is I'll set it at a 18.
Alright, we're gonna lower that.
You're going to lower that. So automatically you're specialized in perception.
Super
so that's
special.
going to take it down to 12.
12, yeah. And then let's throw a couple more on there just to be sure.
You got your, how much? Like a 3 in edge?
I got like 3 in edge, yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So that takes it down to 9. Do
yeah.
you want to use any more to lower it down at all?
Bring it down to 6.
Give me 2.
I'll give you 2. 2 blue.
2 blue takes it down to 6. If you want to leave it there, you can roll for it.
Let's try 6.
Alright. Roll a 5. Maybe, no, wait. What do I say?
Don't
Say-
roll a 5.
No.
Yes, roll a 5.
No, I think I say I roll a 5.
I'm going
and
to
then-
roll a 5.
Just say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
12.
That's higher. Yeah, it works. And so
All right.
die.
What level are
So, by scanning, he would be able to tell you that they are level 6 threats, that they do not consist of any bio mass
There's
that he knows
and no
from
poop
any
inside.
known reality. They seem to be made up of dark matter.
They're, oh my god, I had just heard that there are tiny black holes everywhere, and it might explain dark matter.
And these Olkai
That's a
are
good way. So they are these little black holes that seem to be moving around.
Yeah,
All right, black holes.
yeah.
All right.
Let's
You
go.
didn't know
So
that
if I
they're...
have a level 4 cipher, it won't affect these guys.
No. They are level 6.
Okay.
They're made up of dark matter.
And they are made up of dark matter, and there seems to be 4 of them with this one larger one.
Yeah, there's a big one. And
That
then
was
he-
all of our turns.
He has a little baby.
Except for
That was all of your
we
turns.
finally see Yip Yap running up.
He is in the distance. He is the one
Is
turn
he now?
behind, so this time he will be at the end of your turn base.
See?
Which is
I
right now.
just read that.
No, that would, you've just come to the end of your first turn. You see him running up. The monsters get their turn,
Oh.
and then you get your turns again, and at the end of your turns, Yip Yap.
Well,
That
I
was-
wave at you from a long way away.
That was the problem with getting exploded away from a barrier that...
But my moving distance is long, not short. So.
That's how you got here so fast, dog.
Oh.
I know. I'm being helpful, even though it doesn't feel like it.
It does.
All right.
Yeah, it does not feel
It
like
does
it.
not
I'm gonna
feel
keep it a
like
buck
it.
with you. It
It's
does
just
not.
because you buck against authority. That's the only reason why.
I'm going to jump into the crystal
I'm respectful.
for...
Don't
You-
jump into the
Wait,
crystal. We're
is
in
he
the
jumping
middle of a
in? He's jumping in.
battle.
I got to caffeinate, so I'm going to jump into the crystal
We're
real
in the
quick.
middle of a battle.
I can jump. Look, I'm still here. I'm almost...
You're in the middle of a battle, and if you want to find out what happens next time, you got to tune into the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to see what happens.
I'm going to jump out of the crystal next week.
Will John
Yeah.
get his coffee?
Maybe he will. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and then find out next time how good that coffee was.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.